Panda, 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 panda,
Panda?
panda. We are streaming. Panda, panda.
Is it live?
It sure is. We're all green.
Why does it go so fast for you? For me it takes like a minute and a half for the thing to actually start streaming.
I don't know. Because my computer's nice.
My computer's nice too. Kinda. It's just it
Old,
crashes a lot now.
like lightning.
It crashes yes.
Lightning crashes.
I'd say every week.
in
I'd say it crashes about
paradise.
3 times a week. Which is not fun.
No. I think it's time to get a new computer, buddy.
Or just to perform some maintenance. Or both.
Or whatever. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Everything Animated. I'm your host, Zach, aka Everything Animated. This is episode 12 review of Little Rascal Doesn't Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. As always, I'm joined with Mr. Call of Duty himself, Sea
Hi.
Tactics.
Yes. Hi.
How's it going?
Well, I was playing Call of Duty, and I thought, I've played this before. Turns out I've been playing the same game for like 15 years now. Who knew?
No way.
Yeah.
You serious?
Completely.
We have been duped.
Exactly. Everyone thought Call of Duty was an original game, but no, it's just a copy of Call of Duty. They copied Call of Duty. Can you believe that shit?
And Black Ops and Infinity Wars.
Yeah. What?
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, some stuff happened today on episode 12. We don't really have a synopsis, but
I
that's
do.
okay. Oh, you do?
Yes.
You just pulled it out of your ass, huh?
Kaeda in episode 12. The episode is called Life is a Never-Ending Dream. Of course, that is a quote of whatever that's a quote from. I know it's a quote, though. I know it's a quote, okay? Like, it's from something else. It's gotta be. It just makes too much sense to not be. And, Kaede, she's got memory loss, okay? And we get the backstory. We get the full gruesome details of what happened. Apparently, Kaede, man, she been into some drugs because she's doing drugs and shit. And she lost her memory because she got so high off weed that she couldn't remember who Sakata was or her whole family. And she's acting differently. And Sakata's like, damn, she's acting differently. And that's because she's forever high. She's gotten so high she can't get sober. And so she just walks around like giggling at things, eating too much Taco Bell, listening to a lot of listening to like Faith No More and Rush way too much. And she put those glowy stars on her ceiling in her room, so at night she needs to go ha 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 and trip out. It's pretty good episode, honestly. Probably the best episode. Probably the best thing ever to ever be. So, yeah, that's what happens in episode 12 of Bunny Girl Senpai.
You're such a dick.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're such a dick. But hello, Anime Father. How you doing? Nice of you to join the stream. As you can tell, Sea Tactics is improvising and riffing this whole thing. But anyway, no, this particular episode, I don't know. Pretty much, it was just backstory of Kaede and what had happened in the past, I guess. And then it was more of a, Sakato was just trying to, I guess, coax her and get her more comfortable because I guess she wanted to go to school, but she kept getting bruises all over her body. Never really explained why the bruises happened, but yeah,
Never really
just
explained why they never did anything about it either.
exactly. What did happen in the show, what I thought was pretty messed up, was, hey, uh, everything's all fine. Our daughter, Kaede, has memory loss. So you know what I'm gonna do? As a parent, I'm just gonna leave it up to you, my other son.
Yeah, they're pretty bad parents. Not only that, but their mother goes insane. To which I'm like, how did you not notice the mother going like insane?
Mm-hmm. She just constantly folds clothes and says everything's okay.
Like
That, that's her sickness.
maybe she like maybe what they're trying to do there, they had probably had to cut it out of the light novel. Maybe there's like some build up to that where it's like
Maybe.
she was normal until one day she wasn't. Okay, that makes sense. But in the
Yeah.
episode, it was just like it felt like they just didn't notice that their mother had completely gone bonkers
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't
But
stop folding clothes and talking to Kaede as if she were
yes.
folded clothes.
Mm-hmm. Kaede, you're so brave. Everything's fine. Mom, what are you doing? Those clothes have been clean for weeks. Please stop folding them.
What's wrong with you, Mom?
Yeah. And then the father's just like, our parents are gonna go ahead and just get a divorce, and
It doesn't
I'm
make
just
any sense.
I'm gonna leave it up to you to raise my daughter to be a better person. And I don't know if it's just anime in general, but I always feel like anime parents in anime are always just the worst. You never see them.
Well,
I want to see that single parent stepping up and like being, "Hey, I'm gonna raise my." No, they just,
right.
nope. I'm on a business trip. I'm gonna leave
It's
and
the
fuck
trope.
y'all.
It's the trope of the parents always being gone, right? So they can just have like a bunch of
Right.
teenagers in their cast. That's what it is. They just want a bunch of
But
teenagers.
but I hate that.
I do
To
too.
me,
I think it's
it,
dumb.
like in some shows they can pull it off and it makes it believable, but in this case, your daughter has memory loss and you don't want to take care of her.
Right.
You know, it's
It makes them look incompetent on like on a different level of incompetency, not like within the world of or the realm of believability. It's like almost the viewer like if they notice, they're kind of like, wow, these adults are not here, so that must mean they wanted to do that just to get all of the older people out of the cast. It's just that's what it feels like to me. I don't like that. I would have loved it if like the father. I mean, granted, he's in the show
in the
now
picture, yeah.
a little bit more, but I would have definitely loved it if we got more of like what's going on with the mother kind of thing as well, and there's just
She's
so many more things they could have done.
she's folding clothes in a psychic ward now.
Well, I mean, just like, is there any progress now that Kaede's back to normal? Is there hope of the mother getting better? And it feels kind of weird. I know the way they felt like they were pacing out this show was like they didn't want to talk about the mother and father thing too much until this arc happened because it was like intertwined with Kaede's character. But I mean, you could show like the mother who like that went insane and stuff like that, and they kind of did show the father a little bit that just kind of left out, and just bounced from that family. They did that, so I don't know why you can't just show the mother like them going to visit her or something like that. And Sakata's like, "Yo, what's up, mom?" She's like, "Kaede," and she's just still folding clothes.
Sort of thing. Yeah, I know.
But it's like the
But
first thing we see of her mother is her like insane. So I don't know.
yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense. The anime father says, "I think it was more of the dad was trying to remove the mother from the situation that had made her mentally ill while taking care of her." I'm not saying what they did was morally right though, and yeah, I guess, but I don't know. To me, all anime parents are shitty if that's the case because they're never around for their children.
Yeah,
But
I
I
think
don't.
a real family, they would have stuck together.
Yeah, of course. Because I mean, that's not to say every family thinks that way, but every time I see an anime, it's just always like, I'm on a business trip. I'm doing this. You're not my son.
I mean, that'd be nice. You know how like,
Or they
especially in the
die.
last episode, they tied up a lot of loose ends with the Kaede reveal thing where she lost her memory. Maybe they'll do that in the next episode where it's like the last episode is like the father comes back and is like, I don't want you, and you left us. How dare you? Like
And to
you,
me, that would be cool if it
yeah,
was done that way.
it won't,
But
but it'd be cool.
yeah, I know he'll be welcomed back with open arms, going, "Hey, J.K., I'm
How
back."
about that girlfriend, Sakata? What
Yeah, I
girlfriend,
know.
Dad?
I was gonna
I don't have
say,
a
it's
girlfriend.
like, I ain't got no girlfriend, Dad. Get the fuck out of here. But to be honest, in this episode, we we just get a lot of time between Sakata and Kaede, and it was
It's okay.
it was okay. Yeah, it was more like, look at the panda. Let's go to the zoo. You want to go to school? You got bruises, and that was pretty much
I
it.
just don't know why he ignores the bruises. I mean, they went to the hospital and they never talked about the bruises. And like the only time he ever mentioned it to someone is his mother,
Hmm.
which is the reveal of like, you're doing very good, Kaede. It's a T-shirt, Mom. God damn it. Uh,
That is a size small T-shirt. That is not Kaede.
so yeah. I just there were some things there that I felt they could have. I mean, they did that one episode where Sakata was looked directly at the bruises and did absolutely nothing. So I don't know what's going on with the writing in terms of that, but man, they really need to tie that up. Next episode, be like, yeah, so we went to the hospital about this, and they told us there's nothing they could do.
Yeah, yeah, I don't get that at all. What's up, QRW6? I'm surprised I'm getting some people watching this early.
Yeah,
I would assume people would be asleep still.
yeah, it's 6:30 for you, 8:30 for me.
Yeah,
It's pretty
that's
ridiculous.
crazy. But let's see. Overall, yeah, it's just a bunch back and forth.
We get a
Getting.
little flashback with Shoko and Sakata
Oh yeah,
where they're
and then
talking.
we actually kind of see him show a little emotional side of himself,
Yeah,
and
she's
he
like, I live life to be kinder, and that's why I think everyone's here. I'm like, okay, that's
she's a
all right.
very positive person, and that in itself can be kind of annoying, but
Yeah, she's even like, I don't even have big dreams or high hopes or anything like that. So
well, I mean, we just don't know her other than just being this person that just showed up in his life randomly saying,
yeah,
"Did you know that the horizon is 4,000 miles away?" Da, 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 da. And then all of a sudden, she's always positive and wants to help this guy. She doesn't know him from nothing, but it's like, hey,
or at least we don't know that she knows him from anything.
yeah, I don't know.
They could be childhood
I,
friends or something like that.
but we wouldn't know that because guys have shitty memories and women remember everything from the down to the last
That's
detail.
why. It's not because of the writing. It's because of that. I like that. That's great.
Well, in anime, guys have the shittiest memory. Like the woman, she's 3 years old and says, "I want to marry you," and the guy 3 years old is like, "Yeah, okay." Doesn't take it seriously, and then
Nisekoi.
right, and then
I
he
don't
gets older. He's
remember
like,
who gave me this.
and then
Who
I wanted him.
was
I
it?
want him to. That was years ago, mother. What? Why?
God, that show or that. Well, I read the manga, but that not all of it, by the way. I'll probably watch the show at some point, but like,
I
man,
saw the first season and it was okay, But the second season, ugh, just ugh, it's garbage.
Also,
But
why does like Sakata like I've been thinking a lot about you, Shoko, and Shoko's like thinking lewd thoughts again. What is up with every single woman in this show and way too many anime thinking that the dude is immediately talking about lewd thoughts? It's ridiculous.
she's assuming because again, we're dudes, so we always think of lewd thoughts, I guess.
Okay. I would say it's like 99% wrong. Half the time. Okay? Half.
It's it's like that one meme where the couple's laying in bed, the woman's like, I bet he's thinking of another woman, and then the guy's like, man, I hope my fantasy team's all right.
We got shit to worry about.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually pretty accurate. We do have shit to worry about. Just like everyone else.
Yeah. We're normal people.
Yeah.
We don't always think of other women and lewd thoughts and porn.
And Sakata, I mean, of course he's sort of pervy, but like he hasn't shown that he would constantly think about pervy stuff.
Yeah, and also he was thinking, like he was worried about his sister, and the first thing that she says is, "You're thinking of lewd shit, aren't you?" He's like, "No, my sister lost her memory."
I love
bitch.
that. I love how Sakata, this whole show, Kaede's like, "You want to bang, brother?" And Sakata's like, "Fuck no, fuck you. You're my sister." I love that. That's my favorite thing in this show. Besides mine, a Bunny Girl outfit. Because that's the reason we came to the show.
Yep.
I needed to add something onto that. Just there was an ellipses there.
Well, according to the chat, Anime Father, I got school and shit to do. QRW6, I came out from work.
Oh,
jeez, everybody's joining in and they got shit to do. Well, thank you guys for
see,
joining.
they're not thinking about lewd thoughts. Thinking about shit they gotta do.
And the Anime Father said, I'm pretty sure that was alluding to who Sakata picked his personality up from, since he said he wanted to be like Shoko. Huh.
Yeah.
I guess it's, I guess you're right when it comes to that. Let's see. Other than that, at the very end of the episode, we finally get to see the real Kaede, because she gets her memories back. And
what if it's just a different person? What if it's not Kaede and it's Power Ranger Kaede or Nurse Kaede or Cop Kaede, where it's just like a different personality, where she wakes up. Hey, is that you, big brother? Well, down here in Texas, we have I don't know.
We got
Kaede from
steers
Texas.
and queers, and I don't see any steers.
Oh my god. Oh
Jeez.
my god.
But yeah, she's it's weird because the second she started talking, she did sound like a different person. Like
she did.
And it's almost kind of weird because I'm like, whoa, this is actually
show's very good about that stuff. Little details, very good about that.
Yeah, except for when they can't explain shit.
Yeah, except for that.
Oh, speaking of not explaining shit, this is the first episode where we don't see Futaba.
I didn't notice. Are you? You're not lying, right?
No, she wasn't in the episode at all to explain things in her lab coat. Think about it.
So at episode 12, they broke the cycle. We're free now.
There is a god.
I love it. I'm so happy.
QRW6 said that they had a different voice actor for that scene. No, I think it was the same voice actor. She's a very good voice actor. She can change her voice, so I think it was the same voice actor. It's just she did it in a different way. I'll have to look that up later.
They also went to the zoo, and they saw a panda. I love the way they said panda. It was so cute.
Yeah. Panda.
Is so
Panda.
English, and I loved it. And they saw a red panda, and Kaede's like, "That's a lesser panda." I'm like, "No, that's a Gretsuko. That's Retsuko from a Gretsuko. That's the main character of another anime."
That's right. Kaede even spoke in first person. God, you're right. When she woke up, she said, "Hi, yeah, it's me. Yeah, I'm Kaede."
Oh my god.
I
So I'm
it's
pretty sure what they're trying to do with this episode, like near the middle of it, when they're like, Kaede's gonna lose all of her memories of this time, so we got to take her to the zoo so she's nice and shit. I don't know. It almost felt like they were treating this whole episode as a dying wish for Kaede, like she's gonna die. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's Make-A-Wish Foundation. Take her to the zoo and then take her to school at night so that it gives her confidence to do everything. And yeah, and she did allude to I did everything on the list. So
the list
now
of Jericho.
The list of Kaede. But yeah, it was it was I did get that feeling as well, and then I'm like, watch, the next day she's gonna gain her memories, and sure enough, she gained all of her memories back. And
so they're gonna try to get the old Kaede back, or the new Kaede?
That's the thing, is I don't know if Sakata's look was that of being happy, or of being disappointed, because it's like, I thought the whole point of this was to get her memories back.
So, is she disappointed, or is he disappointed because maybe like the Kaede before, because they didn't really talk much about her before. Maybe she's just kind of like not too much in his life, where she just kind of does her own thing and isn't so lovey-dovey around him and stuff like that, and like a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he's gonna miss that.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, that's weird. Like, I don't know. Maybe the past Coyote was like a huge bitch, was always texting all the time or something, and only cared about looks. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I finally get a little sister that, cares about me or whatever, and maybe that's why he looks so upset. But I don't know. It's like, maybe you want her memories back.
Maybe it's just breaking it to her is really hard. Like, hey, like, you went years without being yourself.
Yeah, maybe that's it too.
Like, everything is so different in your room because you lost your memory and you've been a completely different person for the last couple of years. And that would be, I think that would be pretty hard to break to someone. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, hey, you've been dormant for a while, so just, there's that. I do like how they handled the whole memory loss thing. Where, like, we went to the doctor and everything, and it was because of stress. And I'm like, okay, it's stress caused by the puberty syndrome stuff. And then we learned about the scar on Sakata's chest. And they thought it was self-harming, and it wasn't. Of course, it was some demon.
Did he just wake up and get a scratch on his freaking chest?
I don't know how that works.
That was a deep scratch to leave a scar like that, and he's just sleeping through it like a G. Like,
I got shit to worry about.
I just got a little. Man, my chest feels like it's bleeding, but I'm just. Jesus Christ.
What if he's like, he like notices the blood on his hand and he's like, is this really blood? And then he tastes it and he's like,
that's blood.
Yep, that's blood.
Son of a bitch.
He just goes, wake up. Kaede, wake the fuck up.
Smacks her with his blood-soaked hand.
Did you do this?
What the fuck? But big brother, don't big brother me.
You probably thought it was cool to gouge a scar to my chest. That ain't cool, man. It ain't cool.
Actually, you know what? When this heals up, it's gonna be kind of cool. But now I'm gonna have to explain to everybody what happened.
Chicks will love it. I'm gonna have a girlfriend one day, Kaede. I'm gonna prove you wrong, and this scar is gonna lure in all of the chicks.
Hell yeah.
Suddenly turns into a redemption story. He walks in, slaps his sister, blames shit on her that she didn't do, and now it's a redemption story. Like, I'm gonna be better than you said I was gonna be.
She's just laying in bed like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Kaede
gosh.
wants to go back to sleep. You can't go back to sleep. This is a redemption arc, Kaede. That's what's gonna happen. That's next episode.
Yeah. Do y'all think this episode bump up the anime in y'all top 10? I don't think so.
Of this season, it's like
Of this season,
it's pretty high.
What in this season, what choice do we have?
Well, hold on. Okay, so I did a poll on my channel. 50% of the people who voted thought the fall season was good. To which I'm like, okay, it's got JoJo and stuff like that. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But the second place was Spring, and for a while, Spring was leading. So I guess people just really like the fall season. I think we're just an anomaly.
I mean,
just like this whole season, I was supposed to like this season on paper. I was like, oh my god, this season's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, this was supposed to be one of the greatest seasons. You know what's going to be disappointing is if the winter 2019 season is like even worse.
No, there's no way. There's no way. There's
I
no
mean,
way. Don't you
again,
put those thoughts into my brain.
But again, like you said, on paper, it looks like it would be good. Wouldn't that just be something if it was just as bad, if not worse?
What if Mob Psycho 100 was bad?
Oh my god, my heart couldn't take that.
What if, like, the second episode, it turns into, like, basically this anime?
I would throw up as I'm watching it. The live reaction, me watching it. Oh my god. Whoops.
Oh my god.
Can't believe that happened.
Do I have any more notes? Oh yeah, I just want to bring back up they say Panda.
Panda. Lesser panda. Bitch, that's a red panda. No, it's a lesser panda. Whatever, I'm getting a drink.
Wow, Sakata is like so indifferent.
He gets those scars and he becomes a completely different person. It's his redemption.
All he does is listen to oh god, what is that band? My Chemical Romance now.
I'm gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a city.
He has a guitar and he plays it really bad. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna do an abridged series of this show, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make him be a complete asshole. Even more so.
You should make it to where Kaeda's only dialogue is "Big brother, big brother," and then Sakata responds with the thing that she wanted to say. So it's always like, "Big brother, big brother." Kaede, why are you in here? Is it because we're about to have a lengthy exposition about your past?
Ooh, Satsuki the Savage is here. Hi, buddy. Why did you guys go live in the middle of my recordings? God damn it. You know, Satsuki, I don't know your life. I'm sorry.
You're right.
But
we don't know Satsuki.
And let's see, QRW6. I guess they're saving Shoko for the movie. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I assume.
Nice. So the movie's gonna be about her.
I'm telling you right now, there is like an 80% chance that movie's really good.
And there's an 80% chance that it's gonna be a stupid love triangle.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Because it's the woman he originally liked.
I disagree. I refuse.
How do How you refuse to
I
believe?
need this, damn it. I need this, okay? You don't understand. I need this.
When does the movie come out?
Um,
Maybe someone in the chat will know when it comes out, but
Next year.
whenever
I know that.
whenever it does come out, you know we're gonna be on that shit.
Well, by then, people will be like, these guys are hacks. All they do is just shit on Bunny Girl.
I mean, they already think that. The last the last one I had got 5 likes and it got 3 dislikes.
Oh, no.
I don't give
Well,
a shit.
we can save that. You know, all we gotta do is say this: Bunny Girl Senpai is the greatest show of all time.
Oh yeah, and it makes Schindler's List look like, dude, where's my car?
Hey, now, Dude, Where's My Car is likely the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah,
That was a joke.
that is.
Also,
Have you seen that movie recently? It does
not
not
recently.
hold up. It does not hold up. It is so bad.
I bet it's very bad. It's a movie about a guy who loses his car, and the joke is,
Well, it's about 2 guys.
well, yeah, 2 guys. It's no. But
Dude, what does your tattoo say? Sweet. What does mine say? Dude. So stupid.
it's kind of funny. I mean,
And then the guy, and then they get in a fight over it, and the guy, some random guy goes up, he goes, "Guys, stop! Yours says sweet, and yours says dude." And they both look at each other and go, "Oh,
why the fuck do I remember that? I don't know why I remember that so well. I haven't seen that show in like 15 years.
I don't know, man.
That's so weird.
I don't.
Maybe once you see the movie, it never goes away. It stays with you for all of history and time. But one of my final points on this episode is when they go to the thing. Well, 2 points actually. They go to the zoo. Sakata's like, here's a card, and on the top left, the card has the bunny girl symbol thing that Mai has on her head. She's fashionable. Also, when the father is moving out, and I guess the mother as well, on the moving van, there's a panda.
Huh.
I don't know what that means, but I know this show is like pretty much just as philosophical as Fate Zero. So it's definitely a battle between ideologies. That's all I'm going to say here, is that Sakata's ideology is that he is noble, and he believes that he should save everyone. Kaede's ideology is she don't remember shit, so she doesn't care. So she's just going to pillage and take everything that she wants. And then the father, he doesn't really have one.
Dude,
This
Sasuke just said, "Did I mention that I hate C Tactics yet?"
Why?
You just have to let him know.
Why do you hate me?
You were giving such that wonderful philosophical thing, and Sasuke the Savage is just like, "I hate him."
I don't understand. I cry every time.
If there's anyone that likes you C Tactics, it is me.
Yeah, until you fucking tell me you don't.
I would never. You and Sasuke the Savage are like my children. I could never pick between you two.
That's weird. We're like in our 20s. That's how does that work?
Well, I'm an old man. You know, I'm 40 years old. What do you want?
You're like not even mid-30s.
I'm 40.
You're like not even mid-30s.
I'm your daddy, your uncle, your great aunt's nephew.
I don't agree. I disagree with that statement.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, overall, I think this episode was just all right. It had some good parts, but honestly, I can't wait till the last episode next week.
Nothing for me to go, this is terrible, because well, I say, Besides some plot holes, but yeah.
And also,
Eh.
did you know that the ocean is 4,000 miles away or whatever?
Did you know that I knew that? I didn't know that. No.
And did you know that I live my life happy every day because I'm a teenager
Did you
where
know I
my
ride my
life is
bike
always
with no
happy?
handlebars? No handlebars? No handlebars?
Did you know that I still can't believe it's not butter?
I can't really top that one. I mean,
All right. Well, I guess thanks for everybody for joining. You got the I got C Tactics channel in the description down below.
they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, you know what they do. They're just gonna leave dislikes anyway. I don't give a fuck. But thank you all for stopping by, and as always, I love you.
It's not over until I say it's over. Everything
Okay.
animated. I challenge you to a duel.
All right, let me bring out my blue eyes white dragon.
All right, I think we're done. We don't need a duel anymore.
Sweet.
Yeah, I have the basic Yu-Gi-Oh or Yu-Gi-Moto structure deck, so all I have is my Dark Magician.
I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. To be honest, I was more into Pokemon.
Huh. Interesting.
I knew Yu-Gi-Oh was a thing, and I tried to watch it, but then I remember watching it and going, "These are people fighting
Right, they are fighting.
with cards," and I just couldn't take that seriously. After watching Dragon Ball Z and
You should
all this other
watch.
stuff.
You should watch Lost Raj and Sighted Wixos. You will change your mind.
No, I shouldn't.
You should.
No.
You should. You'll be like, wow, that's awesome cards. You should watch Cardcaptor Sakura. That's another good one.
I like that intro. I've always liked the intro. Card captors, adventure, captors. Oh, Sasuke, I love you too. And somebody needs a trial by combat, apparently.
Trial by what?
It's a Game of Thrones reference because Sasuke said, "You know nothing, Jon Snow." I don't care about sea tactics.
Why? Oh.
Anyway, later, everybody. Take care, and Sea Tactics is gonna cry into his pillow, and we'll see you guys next week for the final episode.
Can't wait. It's gonna be can't miss. Bye.